passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
What's Sunday?
Oh, he isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party card arrest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Send him to Washatopia.
That's unexpected, all right. But let's not do that.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lusaka.
See, this is what I mean. I had to do all the voice line, man. God damn it. Lusaka was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
That's where Adrelia the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the most intentional sites of the Stellaron disaster, probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
Amphoreus.
Planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
So, no one wants to go to Washatopia?
Jeez, stop messing around. We don't need a scrub. The Express is already spotlessly clean.
Okay, man, I'm just saying.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good.
Agreed. So, everyone's leaving toward the uncharted world? It seems we've got a new crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm for Amphoreus.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Woo! Let's go! I hope nothing goes wrong in Amphoreus, right?
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Trailblazer, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? Same for everyone else, right? Maybe not for Pom-Pom, and worlds that have been mapped on the astral charts also prevents new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I will reveal it when the time comes.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
So I'm better than an Eon.
This is Achivili we're talking about. In the first instance, every one of their stops was a world no human had ever set foot on. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Achivili, so we don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
I can't provide any details about our destination this time. You can ask the member keeper if you want to know more. Are you nervous, Donghung? Why did you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It would be just fine. Just trust the crew. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the protocol first? I'll see you later.
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
The end of the journey, when we want to commemorate the adventure.
Me too! This time in Amphoreus, let's make sure we get a group photo that everyone loves. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Sunday!
I'm never telling jokes again. My humor simulation circuits have taken up smoking.
Anyways,
Looks like you've decided on your next stop?
hey, should I say we're going back to Penacony to give him PTSD?
I see.
No comment?
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
Oh, so you heard.
I am a memo keeper after all. Memories don't lie. Memo keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
Whoa.
Here it is.
Whoa.
The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
That's Amphoreus?
The eternal land, Amphoreus.
Okay, first of all, why does Amphoreus look like Rainbow Road from Mario Kart? Why is it in the shape of 8?
As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
We pass into Weath and Fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring The Fate of the World. Ordinary path strayers are known to leave traces in the mirror. So what if you said it's true? Then this isolated star system must be been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to the 80 run.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know too far little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean in a vacuum without oxygen. Or worse yet, in the middle of the lava field. Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Was March. She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp. That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. Hey March, you good, bruh? You good?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Did you come down with something?
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Alright, I got you. Alright, 3, 2, 1, cheese!
No, not when my hair's messy. Don't drain the camera's battery now.
Why don't we take our discussion outside of so much Seven can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
I got you.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphoreus?
Ooh, wait, hold up. No, that would be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to the sixth phase as yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of us. Trailblazer, I want you and Dong Han to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I see our adventure in Penacony has helped Traveler grow into an experience nameless. Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
He really wants to go. Chen Napwell, he'll get the chance out of the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great, sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the Polo car then, you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having revealed it too soon. Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I will let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
What is it?
Your very own car!
Ooh. Can I have the Potter car instead? Amphoreus is outside of international space telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncalooping and using one of the Express's car as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're in Amphoreus.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe. Get going whenever you're ready. Pom Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. What? Who's there? Oh. Oh. Bro, we just crashed. Oh my god, that hurt. Bro, we just crashed. Really? Nah, who did that to us, man? Dong Hong, you good? Yo, Dong Hong, get up, man. Come on. Wait, you see Dong Hong's chest rising and falling. Proof that life still lingers within him. Give him a mouth-to-mouth. Yeah. Yep, this is the way. It's as if someone is shouting in your ear. Just do it. Just do it. It's verbally the whispers of a devil. After much hesitation, you finally lay down and... Sorry, Dong Hong, but I gotta kiss you now.
Yeah, boy.
Sorry for what? You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed into pieces. We should try making contact with the Express. Alright. Himiko, we've made a smooth landing on Amphoreus. It looks like there's a civilization down here. Farewell, my friends. Farewell. What? I guess as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find someplace safe to set up a base for operations first. The statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to the civilization here on Amphoreus. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. Huh? Who are you? Huh? Who are you? What is it? Shh, someone's here. What? It's so dark, it's only night. Whoa. Do I know you? Whoa. What the? Whoa. Over there. The pink thing. You see it too? Yes, it's not an illusion. There it is again. It's all doing all this. This phenomenon that's hard to explain. Bro, what is this? On. Bro, what is going on, dude? Bro, this is literally Penacony all over again. It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like? It's like a rabbit of sorts. It's unlikely any of the known species in our databank. We know nothing about Amphoreus after all. Back when we were trailblazing into Regilio 6, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet. But with Amphoreus, all we have is whatever that Black Swan told us about the world. What should we do now? Find a local? I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this having the expertise to create such Judging from the prevalence of those colossal structures, this civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'll be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now will be the perfect time. Alright, and then 3, 2, 1, boom. Perfect. And 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, hell no. Did they move? Something's wrong. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, it's that dude.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
What? Bro, he saw my bat.
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe. Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Oh. A civil approach gets your message across all the same?
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Ainon, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? Ugh, you even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I understand. We're trailblazers from beyond the sky.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Fine on. A little longer and I would have shown you what I can really do. I'm Dong Han. I'm the galactic baseballer. Does no one else think that we look like brothers?
Well, how about that? Perhaps it's fate. Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can assure our safety, traveling together will certainly be the best choice. Please, lead the way. How did you view the situation? There's more to this 5-nom than meets the eye. I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear. He's no ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us, but things take a turn for the worse. Our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. Is someone arguing in the temple? Let's take a look. And remember, keep it friendly. Got you. Keep it friendly. Got you.
Virtus! You acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finon. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Your right is here. Why isn't everyone out yet? No idea what you're saying. The elder spoke out of the end times just now, and claimed that no place in Amphoreus is safe. What does he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Shall we consider our options? Please give us a moment to discuss this. Finon interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee, and now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from us. No. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world. He wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along with Phaethon for now. We can also learn what Treeby thinks when we're alone with her. Alright, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right if we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
Now, if I remember correctly, when the forest first came out, there was a glitch up here that people were saying that Dr. Ratio was up there somewhere.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off. Are you going to carry and fly us across?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Whoa. This is... Whoa.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet? Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat.
Oh boy.
The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldus. Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Hey, don't lie to yourself, old man.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the holy city, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Oh, so now he remembers.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, and we now have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them?
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is this end times people spoke of?
Just as the word implies. It's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
Is this the sequel to Belobog? Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
Oh. What are the Titans?
The ancient gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Who are the Chrysoceres?
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
What is the miracle performed earlier?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
Well, that's all the questions I have for now. Your answers are too concise.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. We should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends?
What?
There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times.
Alright, hit that shit, man.
Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Oh.
Huh?
What does that sound? What? What the? Hello? Who's you?
Don't worry, that's just our rescue.
Oh.
Time to get up, everyone! These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're
Dromas.
humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the 4 of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
You fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Hey, stay calm and leave this to us. You must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I expected the Holy City to be strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. Do you think this Nikador is related to the destruction? I don't think so. These Titankin have obvious differences to the Emanator Legion. Our priority now is to find Finon.
The main road's been blocked off. Tribi?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Lift thy certain of memory, and stir up ripples of past reverie. What was that just now?
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie!
What? Oh. 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 Oh, wait, hold up. Whoa. Whoa, okay, that was
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry to say this, but humanity is doomed.
There's no need to panic. Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
We can help.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No, no, no. It's very safe here. The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all. Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people! Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy! We're back.
Oh. The 3 tributes. Am I tripping?
We are Trian.
Am I tripping?
We are Trinan. We are Trivi. Wait. No. Now is not the time for introductions. Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you 3 to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphoreus. Wouldn't that be Akima? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akima. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Lord Finan! Finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
Oh.
The rear is secured now.
Oh.
This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing
with. Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Oh.
Cortonus!
Finon.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, Since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough! The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaia told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
I'm the Trailblazer.
Is that not also strange? What is it, outsider? Do you fear the Lance of Fury's raging flames? Or perhaps you'd care to spar with me?
I'm interested.
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because he means every word he says.
That is true. Of this, you can be assured.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon.
Oh.
And the two guests. Welcome to Akamma.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akamma needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me, and kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death. There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akamma, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Here we go again.
Lady Aglaia once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face Strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna stay away from her. Because I feel like she's dangerous.
Memorial Palace. The Lance of Fury. Nicanor. They're all there in the distance.
Oh. What is that sound? What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
Nah, I ain't no pussy, bruh. Let's go. As Trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods. Stand with me and become heroes!
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
Oh, she's British.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Damn, her gaze, though, is somewhat on focus. Could it be that?
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
See, I told you that I'm a heartwarming guy deep down. She was just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trienne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Arkema has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well.
Sweet.
I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales.
Eh.
In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
Lady Ajaya, could you give us some time? We like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you that this will not bring any repercussions to Alchemia. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
With this space archer on Amphoreus, we've taken yet another giant step on the path of Trailblaze.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that? Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus.
Oh boy.
Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the earth, ocean, and skies. And a different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings.
Yours truthfully descended upon the world.
It's not your turn! No interrupting me in class.
Alright, damn, bro.
A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus. Something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guess? guesses? That's right! The Chrysos heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
Is something else wrong?
Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
Amphoreus seems to be going through a rough patch.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
I still don't get what's going on with the Titans and the Chrysos heirs.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
So, what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
Seems like prophesied heroes and civilians aren't treated equally in Alhama. Why don't you go up with her, Trailblazer? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Are you sure, Don Hong? We could go together, even though it could break rules.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
What happens if I refuse?
You don't trust me?
Well, no, not really. I just met you, so how can I trust you? You move to the left. How wondrous. You've only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distantly warmer.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Man, what kind of ritual is this? Man, is this a trap, bro?
Trap? Hardly. Think of it as a ritual that allows us to communicate. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles.
And if I can't promise?
Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and I take it upon myself to dispel these concerns. You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' Flame-Chase journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Saving the world is what we do best.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphoreus, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
But why?
Akima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
Oh, hell no!
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hong's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Huh, you're finally back. What did she say to you? Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be her only concern, though this is consistent with how Vaidnan was acting when we were at the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on the planets as isolated as VL6, the people still had an understanding of space, and even past and eons. The Buffalo Sky Amphoreus, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky will be taboo? Do you remember the mass of chaotic matter canceling Amphoreus from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphoreus hidden. The Titans also can be related to some eons. What should we do now? Let's explore the city like Angelia suggested. We can also take some photos for our records. Yeah, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna lie, dude. This place looks like Fontaine. Excuse me? Do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
Yes, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nicator attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it. With just human effort, that's going to take a couple of days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Yeah. Oh, he thought we could summon miracles. I mean, I did feel something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akima? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
No. Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it. Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're natural.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akima. feats abound right here.
Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your jet go?
I know now all there is to know about you.
Really? That's pretty impressive. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphoreus. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
You mean this device?
Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything?
Well, yeah.
You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Oh, so we have to pay for our own food and accommodation.
Huh? Were you expecting otherwise? Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
Look, someone's on the roof. That should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. An excellent lookout over the city. We can even see that Titan statue. Let's get a photo of this view.
Oh, what are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right?
Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city. It's our first time in Oklahoma, so we thought we would find a nice vantage point to capture. I mean, to remember the city by its sides by.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Yes, I mean to say that.
Aha! So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone. Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now.
Didn't you say you knew how to use it?
Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
Not bad.
Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Tayala Palace. We're a sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the holy city was fraught with challenges, but thankfully, we were able to make sure our way here after meeting Finon at the Abyss.
Thalasopolis? Oh. Is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists. It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalasopolis. Akama welcomes you.
That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think that we have managed to fool him. After all, Physolidus was something I came up with on the fly. If he's truly an expert familiar with the geography of Amphoreus, I'm afraid that he will have already seen throughout our lives. Unfortunately, there's no evidence. But it seems like even though the starry sky is taboo on Amphoreus, there are people who still yearn for it.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped. Chrysos heir, the weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Judging solely from its exterior, I cannot see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoreus. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphoreus and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
And who was it exactly that issued the prophecy?
It's considered a prophecy because it manifested as a miracle. Though its origin and whose will it represents remains unknown. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
What Angela conveyed to us was more of a collective mission. As an individual, what role do you play in all of this, Finan?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromases. Well, I'm also just passing by.
You're also here to unwind?
Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet, full of the fragrance of life.
Speaking of which, is Miss Cacheret also a Kairos heir?
Yes.
My apologies. If you don't wish to talk about this topic, I'll stop myself here.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong. Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you were here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromases? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there.
You gently pick up a piece of red clay from the container, while the Dromas watches your every move intently. Don't mess it up. Gotcha. The Dromas lets out a slow but joyful sound, clearly anticipating your performance as a new caretaker.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Gently pat on the head.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromas. It makes me envious.
Well, don't you want to try petting it as well?
Me? No thanks. It's alright.
Miss Castchoice, are you concerned about something? Since we just arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart.
Alright. Take a photo of the Dromas as well. It's rare to encounter such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Alright then. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Can't I just hand it to you? Let's just do it as she says. Okay.
What beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
But what's this reason behind using a black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
That won't be necessary. This is fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromesis.
That was a little strange. You could say she's not very talkative. No? That's not it. She's just a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. These quiet hairs all have widely different personalities. In comparison, Phainon seems like the most normal one. Since when I have Treeby's number? I mean, hello Gohan, Trailblazer. How's Memorial Monkey looking to you guys? Plenty of interesting people. That's nice, as long as you enjoy yourself. The baths also return to their original bustling state from before the war. Once you're done walking around, come find us back at the Memorial Palace. Agelia's prepared a huge gift for you. Oh, okay.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up. It's filling up quickly.
Rosy Celestial Madam form? Okay, who's debating what? I have a strange feeling about this. I hope that is not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. Excuse me, we accidentally overheard something about a forum just now. We would like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assist in a defense of Oklahoma.
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs. But sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web. Got it. Please take a look.
Let's see. It was, as I said, the Rosy Celestial Maiden doesn't resemble someone from Amphoreus no matter what. And there are so many wonders you won't see in Amphoreus in that photo stone. A world of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendorous skyscrapers. The world beyond the sky is real. Her hair was pink and she wore a short blue blouse, and her eyes were as the sea reflecting the light of sunset. Marge? Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Is this seriously not Menesta's human avatar? Lily Agelias is Menesta's ambassador. Nonsense. I already said that the Rosy Celestial Maiden isn't from Amphoreus. She is from beyond the sky. Wait. Marge? Wait, does Marge have to do something with Amphoreus? That's why she's sick? I'll admit that I read a great many unofficial historical records, but the skyship Camellia is not an apocryphal tale. It is a tragedy that really happened. No one can pass the sky dome while Aquila maintains their baleful gaze, after all. If the existence of the Rosy Celestial Maiden is in dispute. Still, I have a few attires made from Lady Agelia herself. I hope I can make the Rosy Celestial Maiden's acquaintance with these supreme garbs as a gift. I told you I saw it with my own eyes. Really? Then I saw Nicodor and Capel collapsing hands in a gesture of peace with my own eyes. I speak with honesty, and you treat me like this? Fine, so be it. I will prove the existence of the world beyond the sky through my own means. Just watch me. I'll soar to the world beyond the sky. Even if I have to risk my own life, I'll find the Rosy Celestial Maiden and silence you all. The Dominez guy who took the photo for us. It must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photos that March 7 Priestley took. So March has now become a celestial maiden? That's beside the point. There are more than 100 people in there, although no one believes that the monolith is sane now. We don't know what he will do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous. Mankind's greatest enemy, social media. Facts. Quick, we have to find Dominius before things get worse. Alright, let's go. Let's find him.
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch. The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
I think he's going to die. We can't stand by it and watch him die. Let's go. Okay, sir, come with us.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaia?
Mr. Diomedes, please calm down. Don't act rashly.
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you, but thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words.
You've really misunderstood.
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Centipede him did not work. It's time for a change in strategy. No one will remember you.
Oh, trying to enrage me in hopes that my emotions will overwhelm my mission? Oh, it's a pity that I've seen through your intentions. You're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
What should we do? It's a human life after all. There's no choice. Let's just tell him. Damiosis, you're right. A world beyond the sky really exists.
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky?
We are bound by a pact. I cannot reveal the truth to you.
A pact? Ah, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaia.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well.
What will happen to Diomedes?
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaia for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
We're sorry for the trouble that we caused.
It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
It seems like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
We would like to request your help. Currently, rumors regarding the Rosy Celestial Maiden has spread throughout the Holy City.
Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that.
Why is that?
Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Why are you so interested in the tea?
Don't be fooled by it.
Oh.
This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How could you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little, reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Thank you for your help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Disposed of?
Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
That boldly dressed Karya's hair has also an eccentric personality. Regardless, this matter has come to an end. Let's prepare ourselves and head to our appointment.
Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired.
We encountered some trouble, but thankfully everything has been resolved. Tribby, do you surf the web?
Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web? Oh, right. You can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo. Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met.
The landscape of Amphoreus is breathtaking. In the past, this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
The past cannot be recreated, but you clearly show us Arnok's miracle before.
Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know of. Is that even surprising, considering that there are also gods in this world? Even gods have to obey the underrailing laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand Amphoreus' laws. We will take photos later. Let's go and meet Angelia for now.
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Castrum Kremnos? Where is that?
Nikador's territory and their current abode. It's a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
So, back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Trian was off chasing the enemy?
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles. Welcome to your private bath chamber.
Ooh. Wait a minute. This is just like the Penacony hotels. Bruh.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
You lean against the stone railing of the balcony, gazing into the distance. The mist-surrounded mountains of Amphoreus appear as vague outlines. Like stone giants slowly shifted between crouching and standing. From somewhere, a bard's song drifts through the air. Though the words are unclear, the melody still conveys a ting of nostalgia and longing for the past. This view is absolutely breathtaking. You agree with Donghan, very much so.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you.
What is it? Tell us.
Come this way. I'll explain it to you.
Is this a basin? It looks like something used for rituals. Is this a mini dream pool?
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphoreus and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean by witness?
In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
Is it really that amazing?
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged, floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
What? What? Bruh. What just happened? Man, why is this happening again?
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation.
Interrogation for what? We just saved your city. What do you mean?
While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
So you are indeed aware of our transgression. However, we only did to save a life.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Casterus will be your executioner.
Bruh, Lady Angelia, it is undeniable that we broke our agreement out of carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing that a world beyond the sky exists will lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is exactly how grave a crime have we committed?
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphoreus who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell. The instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphoreus is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into.
So you're saying that it's better to pretend it doesn't exist instead? Sorry.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Akima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castris.
Yes, Lady Aglaia.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing right behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
That's bullshit. Alright.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphoreus?
To solve the problem plaguing this world. What the f?
A half-truth still conceals some facts. Yet, the rules leave no room for compromise. A step will be recorded. Question 2.
Bruh.
Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
To allow our journey to continue. The golden thread remains calm and unchanged. Okay. Good.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
Not a chance. What the f?
Although you attempted to make a promise, your resolve didn't match your response. A step will be recorded. Final question.
Alright.
Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
That I am not willing, and I cannot agree to your request. Oh, let's go.
Such determination. It makes me wonder what secrets are hidden within you. A step will not be recorded. All 4 questions have been asked and answered. You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
I think it's more appropriate for us to say that last part. You seriously still expect us to help you after what we just went through?
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphoreus. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphoreus.
Are our choir hairs as paranoid as you?
For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain your trust, Lady Ajaya, we'll depart. Amphoreus isn't the only option for the Nameless. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaia, as the first person to encounter them,
I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akama, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose two allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 crisis heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finum, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
But she didn't even apologize.
Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
Demigod?
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphoreus' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the Flame-Chase journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphoreus, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
Are there 6 restored core flames? You are already halfway through your journey.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Tribi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
So what exactly is a demigod?
Worry not. I haven't forgotten about that. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Tribi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphoreus' fate.
So Agelia and Tribi used to be gods, but they retired as a god? So now they're humans? Now? So that's what you meant by your core flame.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission? Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
The day is silent, and darkness has taken the stage. Flames rise higher, and drums fell like rain. Warriors soak in golden blood, their cloaks tattered. Bronze shields you, and brass echoes my sorrow.
Wemora Mazino.
Hafa
Elusanu.
Hey, yo.
Mapa
De mood say. So loca.
What? Huh? As the echoes of the constellation fell silent, the next sound you meet as your ears waves. The unfamiliar call carries a longing to your soul's immense into the pool.
So? Did you hear it?
I did.
First time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs, and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
How are the Kai's heirs chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Where are the other Chrysos heirs in the world?
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
How do you plan to fight Nikador?
Armed with courage and unwavering resolve. Our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
I leave the final decision to you. Okay, I could leave Amphoreus or stay on Amphoreus. Okay, I kind of want to see what happens if I leave Amphoreus. So you end things here. Are you sure about that? I'm tired. I just want to go.
I understand. Now that I think back on it, you both have selflessly helped Akuma. Well, we have met your goodwill with doubt and intimidation. It's indeed not fair. You showed empathy toward my struggle earlier. And now it's my turn to return that kindness.
The journey of the Chrysos heirs truly is a lonely one.
Let's go, you two. I'll escort you back to where you landed. I know that a reunion in the future is wishful thinking, but at the very least we can bid each other a proper farewell.
You and Han return to the crash site in the abyss together. You savagely express couch chair. With the assistance of an Okon citizen resembling the I can't pronounce that, you depart Amphoreus without suffering the so-called curse from beyond the sky. After returning to the Astral Express, you discover Black Swan has already left without telling anyone. March's condition has gotten worse, but no one seems to know what the cause is. Despite a few searches, you complete a final warp jump, putting your hopes into the next location and how it might resolve all your worries. As for the fate of Amphoreus, the Eternal Land, and the dramatic changes it will bring to the cosmos, it has nothing to do with you, at least in your lifetime. Amphoreus, the land of until the end. Okay, I don't know why, but I kind of like how Amphoreus gives you like an option to like end the story, you know, early, even though you can't really end it. You still have to continue. So yeah, okay, let's stay in Amphoreus.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphoreus. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphoreus. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Well, that was a lot of drama for one day. Let's go. With finance guarantee, we can at least take a moment to rest without any worries. We've got to take a photo of this place for March 7. Oh yeah, like that. Boom. So much has happened today. Yep. What? Do I have something on my face? Today you talk more than you did in the entire 3 words before this. True, dude. You talk more than us. Well, since the talkative one isn't around, someone else had to take her place. But it's been a long day for me too, so let's get it through the review quickly. Agreed. I feel like that there's more to everything than meets the eye. Even the Chrysos heirs themselves aren't as unfilled as we imagine. We are still looking at things through the clouded lens. Agelia's verbal attack on us was also quite sudden. There might be a reason behind it. With all these doubts in our mind, we can only just do our best. There's no right answer to this trailblaze, after all. All we can do is dive into this world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air, but my brain is too tired to handle them. Finance right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow. Alright. Wait, so these are our beds? Really? Alright.
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
Alright. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Bruh.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We are just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance, but I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finon in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finon and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikedor? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Amphoreus' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the Deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggy, have you noticed? You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan? Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Eggy. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?